God knows what we need before we need it, and He knew I needed all that to happen to know that I don't want to use anymore. I started using drugs when I was 11 or 12. My mom got into a motorcycle accident when I was 14. At 19, I had gotten in trouble with the law and had to do a goals for the future. And my goal for the future was to be a good mom. That's what my essay was on, was to be a good mom. By this time, I was already in over my head with my addiction. I didn't know that I was an addict. I thought I was just using because it was fun and it was partying and I could quit if I wanted to. And when I got in trouble at 19 with the law, I realized that I couldn't quit. At 22, I found out I was pregnant with Avery, which I was so happy because I always wanted to be a mother. My mom is still alive, but she's brain damaged from the motorcycle accident. And I just wanted to be a mom that I craved for myself. I went to jail pregnant, got out April 20th, and had Avery May 16th. My first time in rehab was in Las Vegas, and I had a glimpse of what real happiness was without drugs. But being an addict, I just went to what I knew because I haven't dealt with my issues with myself, with my mom. So I just resorted back to what I knew, which was drugs. Like, the doors were just locked. I could never get what my heart desired, which was my kids. I could never get to them. I always had to get high first, and then I would get high and numb that pain of not being there, and then I would just continue that vicious cycle of not being there, feeling guilty, and numbing myself. I was always seeking that true happiness when I had that year clean, because I knew what it felt like and I wanted it, and I just always had to have that one last time, and that one last time just never came, or I'll go tomorrow, or I'll do it, and I just never did it because my addiction is tricky and it'll tell me anything. My kids don't need me, they're practically grown, they don't want me, it's been so long, they can do it without you, and in my heart I knew that no, that's not right. I always used to tell myself, I'll get to where I'm going. It's just going to take me a little bit longer to get there. And I believed that from the bottom of my heart, that I would get to where God wanted me to be one day. My sister was always wanting me to get help, and I guess they made the call for me. She had found a place, woke up February 16th, 2024, and came to Jericho. First 2 weeks went by really super slow, I'm not gonna lie. I knew that this is where I wanted to be, so I was able to pull through it. Like, I knew for so long that being clean is what I wanted. Once I started the rebuilt classes, that's when I started to really get interested, because I always believed in God, in Jesus. I just didn't know everything that He had done for us. I didn't know how to be a follower. I guess what I learned is I was just a fan, and now I'm a follower. I just want to love like Jesus does. I've been redeemed and renewed and reborn, and that's amazing. Taking the first steps is hard, but once you do it, it's definitely worth it, all of it. I have relationships with both of my kids now. I can be a grandma. I can call them and say I'm coming, and they know I'm gonna be there, Being in Jericho, learning what Jesus has done, learning to love like Jesus, the doors are unlocking. For the most part, my doors to being a mom and getting to my kids, the desires of my heart, I can be there. I know it took a long time, but moving forward, here I am, and I'm gonna do the best I can.